everyone. It's good to see everybody here. I see the chat going right there on the side.
Hello.
Hope everybody's doing good. There's Phil, there's Dad, and we're going to get started. I've got a mister bottle, which I'm going to put away. I looked over at it and thought, oh, let me mist my paint. I've been painting a lot of acrylic recently.
So a windmill.
We're going to be doing oil today. No water involved. Windmill. This windmill is just something that I quickly sketched up. Steven over on Patreon asked me to do a windmill. I told him for a live stream. I said, no, I don't really want to do one of those for a live stream. I don't think there's enough time. And here I am painting a windmill for Steven. So I'm going to start by coating my whole sky area with clear gel and white. There's my palette.
A lot of people been waiting. Hello, Jimmy, Kathleen. Hello, Larry. Hello, I'm going to say Myra or Moira from Ireland.
Nice, yeah. Larry, hello. Kathy Wilson from Patreon. How's it going? A lot of people from
Fine
Patreon.
Art. Good evening, Indonesia.
Oh, very
yeah.
cool.
That's fun.
They might have a YouTube channel. Very cool. All right, we're going to finish this up right here. I'm just getting a soft coat. Don't need a lot. Okay, now, blue at the top. So I'm going to take some blue. Here's my palette. Some blue and white. A little touch of red. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Wow. Okay, right up in here. I'm going to create a nice little blue sky. Very soft, very subtle, very simple. Would you like to see my, before I forget, would you like to see my reference painting? You're going to love it. You ready? Ready? Here you go. Yay, my reference. I said painting. It's a reference picture. It's a sketch. Isn't that a nice sketch? I need to enter drawing competitions. I just don't have the time to do it. Maybe I will next year. Okay. Going up here. We're going to paint in the rest of this.
So that would be a good question.
Okay.
Is knowing how to sketch that important?
I guess not. I guess not. Hang on, I got to tighten down my easel a little. There we go. That's funny. I guess not. Maybe it would help. Tighten down this side.
Well, so far as should you at least have a good knowledge of perspective?
Yes, I see. I do. I know perspective. And it does help. It does help. That is really floppy. Loosen it, push it down, and then tighten it. There we go.
Hey, Deji.
Hey, look at who rolled in. Deji, this painting is something that Steven asked me to do, and I told him I really wasn't going to do it for a stream, and here we are. Since he missed the story.
Deji just said, this time I wasn't the late one, we were.
Yes.
It was a combination.
It was a big
of
combination.
that made it this way.
Oh,
Namely,
yeah.
I forgot about the live stream. And I was,
See, Phil is ex-military, and he's always on time. And his mom or Sophie, I don't remember, said, I think Phil's forgot because he's never late. And what it really was that we didn't confirm very good. In my loose, sloppy thinking,
a lack of communication between the two of us.
I thought my, let's do it, was a confirmation. Oh dear. Shop towels. Shop towels. I'm going to try to get my sketch back to see how your sketch will come right back.
Now, you don't even worry about wiping the light into the dark or anything like that.
Not so much. I'm just trying to get this, just trying to get that clean. There's just so much paint on there. We don't want to have so much paint that it makes it difficult, to do anything else. Now, I'm not really planning on having any foliage. You know what I mean? I'm not planning on having a lot of foliage or anything, trees or anything. I want this to be open. And you'll notice that it actually it's actually a slope.
Ooh, does that mean we get to see your cool grass technique?
Yeah, we definitely get to see the grass technique. But not, what I mean is I'm not going to cover up my canvas with a tree unless I just decide to later. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I get those shop towel marks removed out of this painting so that we've got just soft, pretty sky. Ooh, click record. We're going to miss, oh no, we're on YouTube. Okay, I don't have to. Oh, there's so many. You guys have no clue how many moving parts there are to do a live stream painting video. Insane. Insane. Well, I had to click record, but I don't have to click record. But when I'm on Patreon, I have to click record or I don't have anything to post. They don't save it. YouTube saves it, so I didn't have to click record. But I did anyways. Funny. And I've got a sticker that says click record. But I didn't need it because we're not on Patreon. We're on YouTube. It's crazy. All right, here's some color. What color am I using? I don't know. I just started. I was talking to you. I wasn't paying any attention, but there's the color right there. Let's put a little more yellow ochre in that color that I wasn't paying attention to. Let's go up here. Oh, that's pretty. Look at how I didn't over. Look at that. How many of you guys would have, oh, let me belabor and just go on this palette forever and ever, and then you'd have one flat dead color. I'm over here joking around with you, and I've got 3 million little colors in there. What a difference. See that?
Joy Lynn wanted to know what paint you use.
That's Gamblin 1980 paint. You can use whatever you like. I like Gamblin 1980, so I use it. That's what I like. It's available on the website if you're interested.
I love it. They say it's a student grade, but the pigment is just
Beautiful.
magnificent.
Gamblin actually sells their pigment in a bottle. You can make your own paint. I've done it because I can make Gamblin 1980 paint with walnut oil instead of linseed oil, so it doesn't dry out as fast. I do that sometimes, but it still dries out really quick. So it's kind of.
Reggie just made an interesting comment.
What?
He was wondering if you changed any of your stream settings because to him it looks like YouTube is sharper than Patreon.
I did not.
He says he could be wrong.
No, you're not wrong, Deji. And it's crazy that you even recognize that because the last video I recorded through OBS was too sharp. And I actually put a little bit of blur on it. That was the, that one. You know, the ocean one? The Sean Mullins ocean painting. And it's over on Patreon. And I didn't stream it, I recorded it, but it's the same software. And it came out just a little too sharp. And but you're right, Deji. It's probably a little too sharp right now. Do you like it? Kind of late to change it now. I hope it's not too sharp.
Yes, Jimmy, we are very good with coffee. Thank you.
Oh,
He was saying we sound extra peppy.
look at this. I got a new Bucky's cup.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that nice?
We've got some really good coffee downstairs.
Oh, dear. So right now I'm just placing in color. And by placing in this color kind of randomly, I'm getting a lot of beautiful variation. Some areas are dark and some are light. And if you never painted with me before, this looks really silly, but there's actually, there's a reason we do it this way. It creates a beautiful, beautiful, just random color and light. I was feeling like I should do more golden colors. Boom, there's my golden red. Ooh, how is that going to work? Don't know, but there it is.
Yeah, they say it's your palette cam looks really, really sharp.
Oh,
Actually, they're liking it.
it looks normal to me.
Yeah, Kathleen says she likes it.
All right, that's good. It's a little late to change it now. It's weird though that I'm surprised Deji picked up on that actually.
And he's what, around the world?
Yeah. All right. Boom. Actually, I'm going to have this landscape in no time. Literally just painting in color. Just
Yeah, and
painting in-
having heavy coverage is actually a good thing in this case.
have it. That's right. By all this texture is not just silly. This texture is actually the only thing I don't want is, you know, maybe texture around the little road there. But yeah, all this texture is going to be a good thing for highlighting and creating details because I'm just going to literally pull up with my color, with my light, and it'll be so, so pretty. Okay. Boom, there we go.
Jimmy, that might be a thing with your TV. Normally, when I watch a live stream from YouTube on my TV, I do not see the chat.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. You can turn it off. Go in your settings there.
No, he wants to see the chat
Oh, yeah.
while watching the stream.
There are settings. You can, there are settings. I'm supposed to have the chat on the screen and you can see it's not there.
Well, the problem is, I think if you're using something like Roku or anything, it does not
It doesn't?
No, it won't take that into account. Now, if you plug your computer or you have a TV that can take your computer and put it on, then you can see the chat.
That's annoying. Maybe pull up your mobile phone and then just have your phone there with the chat. It's usually on the screen. And for YouTube, I would have loved to have it on the screen, but I tried for like 20 minutes to get the chat to work. It was not working. It doesn't matter how many times you set something up around, it just,
They change it.
something changes on the backside. And,
Mary says she struggles with this loose type of painting,
oh, okay.
but recognize how beautiful it is.
Right.
Mary, what makes it a struggle for you?
She's probably overthinking it. Am I right?
I'm right there with that.
I'm right. I guarantee you I'm right. So, Mary, what you need to do is close your eyes and throw it in. And completely emotionally detach yourself from the painting, and it'll be fine. It's when you try to make it something that it won't work. You know what I mean? When it comes to this sort of thing.
She says it's because she's a perfectionist, which is another word for
Very analytical.
overthinking. And I'm right there with you, Mary.
Nothing wrong with that.
Unless you're trying to do a painting.
I still get unconscious symmetry.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm going to clean up my palette really quick and get some more paint because, wow, that used up a lot of paint. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to actually fluff up the grass. But before I do that, I want to lay on a couple of really good highlight spots.
Deji said you should have enabled chat on screen. That way people can see how much more he spams the chat than the rest of
Right. I tried to enable chat on screen. I tried for 20 minutes. It's called Social Stream Ninja or something, the plugin. And I actually talked to the guy that made it, but it's not working tonight. It's usually really, really reliable. And he made it to where it works on Patreon for me. It didn't work on Patreon before. And I emailed him. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and, I need some white paint too.
Now, applying all this paint on the canvas,
Right.
there is a methodology to it.
Yes.
To make sure it's getting the values and whatnot as you're coming forward.
That's so true. See, you'll notice my lighter tones in the back, my darker tones in the foreground. And you also notice if you squint your eyes at the screen, let's go camera one, and squint your eyes. Do you see how it just sort of almost looks like grass? If you squint your eyes, you open your eyes and you think that's a mess. You can go camera two now. And this is part of the way that you know you're on the right track is if you look at it, you're like, oh, I see it with my eyes squinted. I can actually see what's going on. Now, I may want to highlight the background a little more. I'm just going to lay on some blobs of color like this. Really not important. Just a matter of putting on some paint to work with. All of this texture is fine. It's hard to, you can overdo it. I would not say that you can't, but I'd say it's hard. If you could see this in person, you'll see I've got a lot of texture. I really have.
Well, I imagine your fan brush will be pulling a lot of that off at the same time.
That's a great point. It'll end up in the paper towel, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
The golden field of the last painting of the workshop that we just had. Everybody loved the technique.
And it went so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was, everybody's paintings were gorgeous.
Right. All right. Wait. I see Mary said something about a chicken.
No, it was where she's just a big chicken with this stuff.
Oh, good. Okay, never mind. I saw the word chicken.
This technique makes me want to go home and paint.
Too much paint in the background because I don't want it that texturized. So I'm going, oh, good. And so literally all I'm going to do is just touch. I mean, see how forgiving it is, really. I'm just tapping to create that texture.
So you want less paint and less texture in the background for distance.
Absolutely. That's exactly right. You want less paint, less texture in the background. Now, the other bonus is, by the time, Deji, you ready? By the time YouTube's done compressing this, you're not going to see all the little abnormal places in there. So I can get away with a little extra. If you're doing this on your own at home, you want to be careful that if you do have some weird and irregular places, you just scrape them off with a palette knife and go over that area with something else.
And make sure you're cleaning off
Yeah.
the darks before you go back to the lights.
I'm wiping that brush
Now, you
constantly.
could, I mean, if you wanted to, you could take the darks and put it up in the lights
Well,
to create a
actually-
shadow, right?
Like that right there. And just have a shadow. Yeah, you can. And then you're creating these little lumps and bumps. Now, if you go over here, and then I'll just work that texture just gently into that.
Now, that's tying it to the background, right? When
Correct.
you're-
Is I do it gently, kind of right in here. I'm just sort of patting it, trying to get it into the background. That's exactly what I'm doing. There we go. It doesn't have to be perfect, does it? Does not have to be perfect. Yeah, okay. So it looks like a little farm. You know?
Deji, I imagine you don't live too far from actual windmills yourself, do you?
I Googled looking at windmills, and then after I looked at a few, I just sat down and drew one up. This is not any particular windmill.
Well, I know Denmark is big for windmills, but I know they use them all over because they're still running old mills.
That's so
and things
cool.
like that.
Yeah, this is definitely an old mill, not not for coffee break, not for electricity. This is obviously for grain. We know that, right? I muted myself so you didn't hear me drink coffee. All right. We do need to go ahead and sketch, but look how pretty that is. Let me stand down here. Yeah, that's really, really nice. What do you guys think? Looks good so far. Thank you. Hey, Indiana Jamie. How's it going? Patreon. He comes to our classes all the time. Very, very cool. And Mary. Super fun to have Mary here.
Joy Lynn, I think that this grass technique would fit into a realistic technique.
You know where I learned this? I learned this from Jerry Arnell. I imagine he learned it from art school, but that's where I learned it from. Watching Jerry Arnell's show on PBS. It's a direct copy of his way that he did grass. Not all the time, but it was one of those techniques that he did pull out quite a bit. And I took it, and I used it for myself, and I'm glad I did. Now you get to take it from me.
Virginia wanted to know how you choose your palette, or the variety of colors in your grasses.
In the grasses itself, well, I was just kind of wanting, I started with the greens, as you saw, it's kind of greens. I think the golds might be prettier.
I think she's wanting to know how you chose the colors that you use on your palette itself.
Oh, you mean like,
Because she
Yeah.
said the variety that you end up with in grasses is so realistic.
this is just what was whittled down. I started with a bigger palette with your kind of normal colors, the alizarin crimsons and the phthalo blue, phthalo green. And I just began to whittle down the colors that I didn't use or didn't like. Phthalo green being one of the colors I dislike, actually. I don't like the phthalo colors, period, actually. I think Dad was asking where my light was coming from. Yes. Just like that. Just like that. Can't tell it yet. That's the plan. Oh, it's pretty. That's pretty. Golden. It's got a lot of golden. That's almost too golden. Let's put a little red in the bottom.
Well, with the direction of the light, it would probably be darker on the left side anyways.
Right, which is exactly, actually, as you can see how I left this gap on the left,
Yeah.
on the left? Because, palette, because I'm going to actually,
Deji's going to fight you. He says phthalo blue is better than Prussian blue. Yeah, he says phthalo blue is better than Prussian blue. You can't convince me.
oh,
Yes, Kathleen. Phthalo blue is a very, very strong blue.
yeah, and a weird blue. Deji. Very weird blue.
Deji just comes back. No,
In case you guys missed out and wondering why I act like I know Deji, it's because we hang out on Patreon. So if you're not on Patreon, what are you doing? Link is down in the description. In fact, it's the only link in the description is for Patreon. Go to Patreon. and sign up for the live stream tier, and you can have access to all the live streams I've done, and then everything that we're going to do.
So is there any basic approach to roads and paths?
Yeah, there is. Literally, because I'm doing a little dividing line here. But literally, you just put the light in, then you come in with your shadow, and you do try to give it a little concave, a little shape is good. Now, I could leave it that way and I'd probably be okay. For the sake of safety, I'm going to wipe it, because it's a lot of paint. And if I wipe it, I can probably get better highlights.
You're going through a lot of paint tonight.
I am, but the more paint you lay down, the faster you can paint. Which is interesting. It's not always the right thing to do, but you can paint faster. And I know in my classes, people will not use enough paint sometimes because they're painting really, really slow. I'm like, hey, just throw it on. We can take it off in a minute. You know what I mean? Which is exactly what I did. And I can do it in half the time, really. Okay, I'm going to take some of my dark colors. And with those dark colors, I'm literally just going to paint in my grass. Hey, look at that. Boom. Okay, and some darker colors for grass, like so. And you know what? It's not perfect, but it's beginning to give me the feeling of a little road going back up into this farm. Yeah. Cool. Perfect? No, but cool. Okay. There you
Kathleen
go.
says, speaking of classes, have you decided on what you will teach?
No.
I'm wondering if,
I was trying yesterday to figure it out. Honestly, I just, I didn't
what,
get
for the
anything.
next workshop?
Yeah, for the next workshop. What do you guys want to paint for the next workshop? I've got a test group right here.
Oh, there you go.
I couldn't. I was like, I don't know.
When is the next class?
October sometime. All right, seriously, guys, put it in the comments. I need help. What do you want to paint? Waterfall? Okay, waterfall.
You haven't done a seascape in a bit.
Did I not do a seascape last time? No, I guess I didn't.
No, just the indication,
Yeah, every time I do a
the
seascape.
Italian villa. Or what
Yeah, it
is
had just like a weight, but not like, it had just
Yeah.
and that was it. Every time I do a seascape, I say I'm never going to do one again in a class. And then I forget, and then I do it again.
Kind of like this windmill on a live stream.
Yeah.
That's why you're going fast.
Ooh, Mary said swamp, cypress trees.
Possibly.
You've never
You've
done,
never done it in an art class.
You've never done cypress at a workshop.
No, that's a good suggestion, and I like having variety, I like having variety.
What is that?
Sounds like thunder.
Yep,
Okay, yeah.
that was thunder.
We got thunder.
Is it calling for
Yeah,
storm tonight?
Like the
thunderstorms.
next 4 days or so.
Oh, no.
It's been a real wet summer.
Yeah, it's been so rainy. It's been good, though. Way better than the drought year before.
Deji wants to know if you were open to more
Mm-hmm.
nightscape, astronomy,
That one
nighttime sky.
Yeah.
last one turned out really cool.
He said, yeah,
It was cool.
The
I have to admit, it was cool.
yeah, that
one
was
there.
really nice.
That was Deji's suggestion.
Where is that?
It's right there in the corner.
But he says your style feels just right, and you could include real nebulas, star constellations.
Mhm. It would be cool. It would be. It was neat. I thoroughly admit it was neat.
You could do a night sky at the workshop.
Kind of risky, because what if people don't come to paint it and I'm out all that money?
Oh, yeah.
See, that's the other thing about it. It's kind of risky, these paintings. Like, oh yeah, let's do this. But I'm like, yeah, let's do this, and then it doesn't work,
There's nobody
Oh.
there.
Keiko Design wants to see the painting from the last live stream.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. Hang on. I'll get it.
camera one.
Deji says, yeah, fair enough. Camera one.
Here you go. There's the the galaxy. Yeah, pretty cool. I actually enjoyed it. It was pretty quick to paint, believe it or not. Pretty quick to paint. I really enjoyed it looking back on that. It was fun. That was really, really fun. Okay, so we've got a waterfall. I agree. I could do a waterfall. What else do we want to do? Possibly a swamp, maybe. Got a little question mark on that, but maybe.
Well, we did the Italian villa.
Okay, so I don't really want to do another one.
Right, but Jimmy said, how about a castle? If you did one, say that it was more of a midground or background element, you wouldn't have to detail so much so it
Right.
can fit into the time frame.
Do you think people, I mean, obviously it does. I hate when people do that to me. Like, do you think that was a, well, of course I do. I wouldn't have mentioned it. So I don't want to say that, but you know what I mean? Like, do you think people would actually come and paint it? Would they want that? I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm not sure people would want that, but maybe they would. Maybe I'm missing something.
Kathleen just said, ooh, castle sounds good too.
Oh, that's weird, but maybe. There was a wet on wet guy that used to do castles years ago, and I don't know who he was. I can't find him again. His channel may be gone, but I think he was from Ireland or something. I'll look at a European castle. If I can find something that I think is, what do you think, Dad? Is that totally stupid? I'm going to look into
Yeah,
it.
it depends.
I think if it's more medieval style castle,
Right?
which
Like
is more
historical?
basic than some of the later era castles that got really ornate, I think it could be done.
Mm-hmm. Anybody here thinks castle's a bad idea? Please let me know. Like, Kev, I would come, but I'm not going to come to paint a castle. I want to hear
Joy
from
Lynn
you.
is up for the swamp idea.
I want to
too.
hear from you.
Cajun swamp.
Okay, Cajun Swamp.
You can imagine a cypress with the moss hanging down from
Yeah,
Mm.
totally. See, I can paint a Cajun Swamp.
It's really amazing that when you added the grass in the center of the road
Right?
and you added the highlight,
Right.
all of a sudden you just look at it and go, road.
Road. I like that.
That's really nice.
Thank you. You know, it's a little blobby, but YouTube will compress it and it'll be okay. There we go. There we go. I like it. Okay, let's let that sit. I understand it's not finished. We can do some more things to it. Let's go up here. So pan that camera up for me. We're going to do the windmill. Okay.
Moonlight on the swamp.
Moonlight swamp. That could be good.
You could do moonlight backlighting on the cypress.
Could. That would be really, really neat. Possible. I'll have to go back and look at these chats again tomorrow when I try to figure out what I'm painting.
Deji says that he thinks you're talking about the Irish paint magic show.
Yes. I
Yes,
think he's right.
that's
Yeah.
the guy.
How
Yeah.
did you know him? That's so cool. Good job. Is he still around? I think I tried to find his show again on YouTube maybe like 6 months ago and I couldn't find it. Send me a link. Drop that link in the comments, Deji, if you can find him. That would be hilarious.
I wonder if there's old episodes maybe on YouTube.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I thought it was exclusively for YouTube, but maybe it was like something else. Maybe it was like an public access sort of deal. Bill is looking it up.
I'm looking it up. Deji says he'll DM you on
Oh,
Patreon.
thank you very much.
We need to put the question on Patreon.
Yes, we
What
do.
we'd like to see at the workshop.
Yes, we do. We should do a live question and answer hangout time on Patreon. Would anybody be up for that?
That would be fun.
We need the three of us at a table with microphones doing like a talk show for painting and everything else.
Irish.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Boom. Hey, that's pretty. You know why that's pretty? Because it's got more than one color. So I'm taking all my colors here. I'm literally just...
Yeah, the episodes are on YouTube.
Okay, so we can find it under that title.
Yeah.
I just didn't know the
Irish
title.
Paint Magic 1, 2, 3.
And you see the castles?
4. That's neat.
Phil, do you see the castles that I'm talking about? Yeah?
Hang on. Paint Magic. Castle.
That's like all he did was castle.
Oh, Dad's like over here over my shoulder because he's curious too.
I remember this guy.
I know it. He was, when I first started my channel, he was already going.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking 10 plus 12, 13 years ago that he was doing his stuff. Boom. Oh, you guys, this is starting to look like something. Look.
Mm-hmm.
It is. By having this sketch, even though it was a crude, very crude sketch, it made a big difference because now I literally can put my shadows in. You know? I know where stuff is going. I don't have to guess.
His name was David Willis.
Cool.
And yeah,
These-
that's neat. I love it. So you could make it an old ruined.
I want to watch one of his videos now and see if
Old
it inspires
Scottish
me.
castle.
Because he used wet on wet techniques.
Yeah, I'm looking at some shots,
Right.
and you can definitely tell it is a wet on wet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can. But yet he added those castles. And I think he did masking tape, and I think he painted them in acrylic, and then he pulled the masking tape. I know Bigford did that too. There we go. Oh, you guys, look at that.
I'm definitely going to be looking it up. Thanks, Deji.
I tell you what. Even if he likes Prussian or phthalo blue, we'll keep him on. Boom.
Oh, Kathleen says she has an unfinished painting for you. What's the latest on that?
The latest was somebody sending me one. DM me on Patreon, would you please? Who said that?
Kathleen.
Kathleen, yeah. Yeah, DM me on Patreon, and I'll get you the information to send that to me, and then we'll do it over on Patreon.
Ooh, lots of thunder.
Lots of thunder. We should have been doing a stormy sky today, and it would have been perfect. But you see how I'm just adding these textures and details in the underpainting, so that maybe I don't even have to do much highlighting or shading. These are mid-ground at best. if
Indiana
not back-
James says Castle Ruins would be cool.
Come on, you guys, you make... Right, fine.
Well, what is a castle ruin? Essentially, it's just one of your stone walls.
Yeah, well, the stone would be easy.
You just add a window.
The stone would be easy. You can add a window. That's so funny. Yeah. Oh, check this out. If there's some tedious or, repetitive things, I can play Colin's music softly in the background. Isn't that nice?
Is it playing?
Yeah, it's playing.
I'm not hearing it. It's like,
We can't
I
hear
know
it.
my hearing is bad, but I don't think it's that bad.
I should have it piped in here very, very softly. But I don't. That would be cool, though.
Do you know of a channel by the name of Easy Oil Painting?
No, I don't. But I should check it out. What do they do other
it's
than
a landscape.
easy oil paintings?
His medium is paint thinner. Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Well, maybe that could be adjusted. If you like his stuff, maybe you could do it with walnut oil or something else, I wouldn't use baby oil as a medium, that's for sure. It won't dry. But you can use walnut oil. The only way you use baby oil is to clean your brushes. And even there, you got to be careful to get all of it out. I've got some burnt umber that I've made down there. It is, a year old, that burnt umber, and it's still wet. And I made it using baby oil. Just
I can't believe a burnt umber.
burnt umber that will
Stays
never
wet.
dry.
Yeah.
You
That's
could,
amazing.
You could make your own paint out of baby oil. I've thought about doing this. Make your own paint out of baby oil, and you'll have a wet over wet painting that will never dry. You could always come back and work it more. It will never dry. You can hang it up on the wall, but you just have to warn people it's wet. It'll always be wet. That's kind of cool.
You can always change it.
That'd be a
Burnt
great,
umber is dry to the touch after 15 minutes.
right? That burnt umber's a year old and still wet, and it's just an open container.
Yeah, Deji says the Easy Oil Painting is a painter out of the Netherlands.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Remember Lynn Hand? I'm surprised I even remember his name. Lynn, L-E-N, Hand, H-A-N-D or H-E-N-D, Hand or Hand. Remember him?
Sounds familiar.
He was Australian and he painted kind of wet on wet, but he painted with his fingers. Remember?
I
Anybody here know him?
vaguely
I
remember.
yeah, I can just barely remember him.
He was really, really nice to me. We chatted a lot on Facebook
Okay.
when I was like 17, 18. And he was really, really helpful, offered suggestions, and actually critiqued a couple of my paintings. He was really nice. Very helpful.
Mary said she'd be very interested in a lesson on making your own paint.
Oh, I can do that over on Patreon. That'd be a quick and easy thing. Let's do that, Mary, because I'm very interested in it. So, it's fun for me to share that with you. Do this. Remind me, because I'm super duper busy. So please do remind me. And we're working on redoing the website some. So that's going to take up a lot of my time. Oh, that's pretty. You guys, look at this.
And you just got done
Oh, I just got
from
back.
a mural.
Painting a mural over at Max's house in South Carolina.
Was that going to be YouTube or Patreon?
It's going to be like Instagram and YouTube Shorts. I did not record the whole thing. I'm just going to
Okay.
do like Instagram and YouTube Shorts.
Now, this painting that you're doing right now is not based off of any photograph or anything, right?
No, this was just based off of a similar windmill that I didn't copy it completely. I just sort of looked at it and then I looked away and drew it out. You know what I mean? I didn't copy a windmill because you wouldn't want to do that. Right, that's somebody else's original picture. Let's go right over here to this right side. Just pan the camera. There you go. Thank you. Are you guys tired of that music in the background? I forgot I left it on. It's soft. They can easily hear us over
Me
the
and
music.
Dad back here not hearing anything. So
Did they like it?
I don't know. Did you hear it?
nobody's mentioning the music. Did everyone
may
hear
not
the
have
music that
noticed
was
it.
playing in the background? Kevin got this fancy new board up there, and he loves it. And he's
And
playing.
I've also got, I shouldn't do this too much because I got too much painting to do, but look, I've got like, if Deji says something I don't like, I've got like this.
Well, Deji just said, now I can't unhear the music. Thank you.
Okay. I turned it off, Deji. See, that's perfect. You can go like that. Boom. That's so funny.
Mary wanted to let you know, you remember after the workshop, you did that little encore with a detailed tree?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, she videotaped it.
Good.
She put a reel together if you'd like to see it.
I would.
Yeah.
Send it to me on Patreon, would you? Did you post it already? Or do you just have it? Because if you didn't post it, post it. And tag me or however you do that. I don't know. I'm not super up on that. I'm up on other things. It's not necessarily that.
Keiko, the picture was based on a sketch that Kevin just
Oh, here.
created.
I've got it. I'll show you again for the people that are just joining the stream. There you go. If you'd like to learn how to draw like me, I've got a link to Patreon down in the description below. I'll teach you how to draw like I do. There we go. Boom. I think I'm going to let those bushes just peter out because they're kind of, it's kind of neat. It's like we're up on this hill, right? Because the windmill's going to be on the top of the hill. I like it. Is it perfect? No. Will it work? Absolutely. It'll absolutely work.
Mary will send it to you on Patreon, but it's a YouTube video.
Oh, cool. Yeah, send it to me because at least I can repost it on Patreon for the people that missed it, or send them a link. I could post the link. That would be what I should do, is post the link.
That was a really good little encore at the end of the workshop, too.
I'm glad we did that. It was really, really useful. Remember that Carl was the one that wanted me to do that, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think Carl's on Patreon.
You know, that's funny because when I was transferring my phone, I
Right.
looked, that video was in my phone and I was looking at, Carl was right next to you and I was
Okay.
thinking, oh, this is a great shot. I was
That's so
filming
funny.
it.
Oh, you filmed a video too. I know
Yeah.
Hope was filming as well,
Yeah, yeah.
but Mary's the one that actually posted it. Very cool. Just a real light, loose, soft top to this windmill.
Now, are you going to have to remove paint in order to get the
The-
windmill blades?
Maybe not, because maybe not. I don't know, because I didn't put much on there. It may not be easy to tell from back there, but I actually did not put much paint down, so I might be okay. I might be okay. We'll see. Let me just real briefly. How long have I been? I should keep track of time. I haven't been streaming that long, like 40 minutes. That's not bad.
I don't think we started till around 6:30.
6:30 is when we started.
Yeah.
I looked at the clock, and honestly, really, who cares?
So we're only, what, 40 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
I should probably quit worrying about how long we're on and just worry
You're-
about getting a painting to people. You know what I mean? Because if we're having fun,
There was a comment somebody said about
Okay.
adding some kind of cloud to the right side where it looks so open.
let's do it.
Incoming.
The other right side.
Here comes a cloud.
I love streaming. See, I purposely do this because we're live streaming. You know what I mean? This is the fun of it. You guys get to participate. You get to join in. Little teeny tinge of green. What do? Panic. After you panic, all you do is mix in a little red. See that? Mix in a little red, then panic, and then keep going. Oh, it's pretty. Now I'm using a 3/4 inch brush. Oh, listen to that thunder.
Oh, wow.
It's a deep.
If we, for some reason, lose power, maybe I can continue live streaming on my phone. I don't know. Well, of course,
Just
we'll
hold
have
it
any
up.
light.
Actually, a lot of people in the chat were saying they were getting rained in at the same
Oh,
time.
wow. Well, listen, if we do, for some reason, do lose power, I'll just pick the painting up and when we do get power, I'm not going to worry about it.
Keiko wanted to know, how many years have you been painting now?
Started painting when I was 15, seriously started learning when I was 15. Started taking commissions around 15, 16. So actually making some money from it. 15 for sure is making some money from it. And I am now 30. There you go. About 15 years. There.
So what was your first commission like?
It was, I don't know that I remember a lot of like, what did I think or feel during the first commission. I can tell you what the subject was. It was a 3x4 painting. 3x4?
3 foot by 4
3
foot.
foot by 4 foot painting. Big.
Wow.
Yeah, big. Landscape, kind of a Tuscany colors. Remember back in, like what, it would have been like 2010? No, yeah, like 2010, yeah. Ish, I don't know, whatever. Remember the Tuscany colors were like really remember the red poppies and the golden fields were everywhere?
Yeah.
Every hotel, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that. I literally was my version of that. Using those techniques,
Yes, Edgar, that's Prussian blue.
Yes, it is very much Prussian blue. Look at that.
Now, that first commission, was that on YouTube?
No, it was well before I started YouTube. No, it wasn't well before. It was a little bit before YouTube, honestly. There's my blender brush. Phil goes, "Do you have a blender brush?"
Yep. And it turns out you needed it.
I was polite. I said, "Yeah, here it is." In my head, I'm thinking, I don't need that today, Phil.
Well, I
And
just
you know what I
remember
needed?
last time.
Yeah, I just remember last time.
Last time somebody was a little short on brushes.
I was way short on brushes last time. Whose idea was that for the clouds? It was a really, really good idea.
Oh, I forget.
Well, thank you to whoever that was. I didn't
Somebody
see.
just mentioned, I'd have to go back up into the...
Deji, I think I remember that painting. It was very huge. You have it on YouTube. So no, it wasn't that one. It's the huge one was something else on YouTube. Because that was
That
well
huge
before
painting
YouTube.
that he's talking about, I think is the one that's hanging at your dad's house.
We're redoing that one.
Oh, golly.
I'm filming a lot on that one. Okay, let's pan over to the left here. Let me get some coffee. I'm muting.
And still never...
It would never be done.
Oh, yeah.
You could just continue and continue and continue. Okay, I'm going to now.
Yes, Joylyn, he is a young whippersnapper.
That's funny. Okay. A little bit of a light color.
Yeah, those clouds were a very good idea.
It was just, oh, look at that instant shadow on my sheet metal roof there. Although if this is Europe, they wouldn't have sheet metal roof. Benji, do they have sheet metal roofs in Europe? I feel like Europe and sheet metal do not go together, right? So I don't know where this is. Maybe I should make it look like a sheet metal roof. I feel like sheet metal is Kentucky and Tennessee, Iowa. And that windmill does not feel Iowa to me. Oh dear. Okay, let's get some stuff going here. Steady stick. Bill made me this steady stick and I really like it. Okay. I think the center of my thingy do is right here. Okay. Obviously, if this doesn't work, we can throw the painting away and do something else. No pressure. Okay, there we go. Boom. There we go.
The room is silent.
I know. I'm gonna put music on in the background. I got the music on now. It did. Nobody was saying anything.
Deji says yes. Sheet metal roofs in Eastern Europe.
Oh, good. This is Eastern Europe, guys.
Yeah, Western Europe, they have shingles. And I know, like in the UK, they still use stone for roofs, the slate roofs.
Yeah. That's wild. So guess what?
Yes, Joy Lynn, the thatched roof is still in use, though it's kind of viewed as a luxury these days because it's so expensive to maintain.
Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Look, this windmill is in Eastern Europe.
Yeah, you saw that.
What's that?
You saw that. A little thicker.
Yeah, I did. Call it out if you see something else, though.
It's good.
Now, they have these, like, bars, or, you know what I mean? They're, like... Oh, I like the steady stick. You know, they got these, like, cross members of just wood, from what I can tell. And that just catches...
Wait.
Wrong way?
Yep, wrong way.
That way's... One of these is wrong.
No, that's... Wait. Nope, that's correct. So that means the one down there will be to the right.
It's to the right. You're right. Those two are correct.
All of them are to the...
You're welcome.
Dad, is that right? Dad knows airplane wings and wind and stuff.
That looks correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yay.
right. Hey, I looked down at my monitor. I'm like, duh. If you're up here 3 inches from the canvas, it was not a duh.
Well, see, up there at the top, I can actually see the sketch.
Yeah. Again, too.
Oh, that's weird. I can actually see the sketch better on my screen here
Than you can in person.
on the actual camera.
How weird is that?
That's weird.
Okay. Look, is that perfect? No. It's not perfect. I think it's too long. I think it's too long. Okay, so first thing you do is panic. Then second thing you do is figure out, do you want everything else to be just a little longer, which is totally doable.
Would be okay.
Which would be okay.
Be okay.
Or I've got a shop towel in my hand. Let's do that, because that might be much faster.
Yeah.
Let's lengthen the other ones, and I'll do it carefully. Maybe
Take a
quarter-inch.
measurement with the
Why don't
brush.
I was going to say, why don't you
Before you
measure the long one first?
Yeah, measure the longest one and
Yeah,
then
my
make
clear
everybody
ruler.
the same.
Measure once.
Paint twice.
And the one you just painted might be the longest.
It is. So that's 2.5 inches. That one's calling for 3 inches. What?
Yeah, I
You
think
just
that
made-
Oh,
one
you
on
know
the
what it
right,
is?
the one on the right's longer. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It doesn't come down as far.
There you
so
go.
3 inches.
Yay.
3 inches. So the blade needs to be 3 inches. So this one comes out to here. Okay.
And remember, everyone, these are mathematically precise.
So the overall is 4 inches. Wait, look at this, guys. Overall 4 inches.
Okay, there you go.
And then here, overall 4 inches minus a quarter. So it's going to come out to here.
This is a good time for. Is it perfect?
No, it's not, but it'll work. Actually, it looks correct as I look down at the monitor. Actually, it looks pretty good. as I look at the monitor.
Yeah.
That was worth it, you guys. That was so worth it. Now we can easily just make those little stripes. I noticed they're pretty rustic.
Oh, and here come the jokes. Ah, the perfection is making me nervous. That was mine.
Nice. Hey, listen.
Oh, Deji. Deji, he said, Kevin, you're using freedom units instead of centimeters. And the whole imperial metric argument.
It's not my fault that they're using the wrong system.
Oh, ouch.
Actually, Sophie mentioned I didn't know this until just literally a few weeks ago. She said something about, oh yeah, I found it real hard when I first got here to figure out the inches. See, I didn't know I couldn't tell what an inch was. I didn't know that. There we go. Boom. That's pretty.
If I need metric, I use metric. If I don't, I don't. Sometimes it comes in handy. Other times it just confuses me.
You know where I use metric always, because most of the world does, is, that one was good right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Computers. Celsius, I guess it's not metric, but Celsius, right? All your heating and your stats on your computer, if
Is that all metric now?
it's always Celsius. I don't even know what it should be in Fahrenheit. There you go. Hey, that's great. It's rustic. It's nice. It's the only reason this looks as good as it does is because it's how long have we been streaming? An hour. The reason it looks as good as it does is because it is even. I think that ruler trick was right. For me to stop when Dad's like, "Oh, grab the ruler or measure it," for me to actually stop and do that, I'm glad I did, because that's not normal for me. Boom.
Talking about Celsius and Fahrenheit.
Right.
Here in the South, it's just like it's either real hot or real cold.
Yeah.
What's the temperature outside?
Yeah.
It's hot.
The humidity was so crazy these last
Today
couple
was
days.
roasting.
And I was out there fixing a lawnmower, which I got to fix. And it was just so hot.
I went out just to clean the inside of my car, and I had to actually start my car and turn on the air conditioning.
Yeah.
And I shut all the
Wild.
doors except for the driver's door. I pulled it to with the shop vac hose sticking in just so I could vacuum and cool it.
Hey. Yeah, got to do what you got to do. For the class, though, in October, it's going to be really pretty weather.
Yeah.
It's a good time to do a class.
Oh, fall weather?
Yeah, it's really, really nice in Tennessee. There we go.
Deji wants to know if you drive a stick.
I don't.
Do you know how?
Only on your tractor.
Only on my tractor. Yeah, I could actually probably do it. Between the bike and the
Because
tractor, I could do it. But
now that we're talking about the differences between Europe and, East and West,
Right.
it's like it's still the primary way to drive.
oh, that's cool. See, over here, I feel like it's more expensive. Like the cars cost more. Want a manual? Sorry, I'm blocking. I know I'm blocking. I'm sorry. I'm blocking you.
Joylyn said it's, wow, Joylyn, where are you? 106 degrees plus.
Sounds like
Heating.
Arizona,
Sounds like Arizona.
or Nevada to me.
Or New Mexico.
Yeah, or New Mexico. Or Texas.
She'll probably go,
Probably in New York.
yeah.
That's funny. But it's a dry heat.
If it's in the north, it's a city. Otherwise, it'd have to be, well, no, Texas was like way up there.
Okay, look at this. I know it's taken a few minutes. I know it's not perfect, but look. I've got a windmill.
Yeah, those colors help.
They do.
Yeah, the colors really help. It gives dimension to them.
You know, and I'm not like, it's like a brick wall. You don't, in fact, we're going to do bricks here in a moment. You don't have to tell the whole story. You just sort of boom, 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 and I fills the rest in, actually. Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Deji, I haven't noticed that. He said something, do you know why so many big YouTubers are moving to Texas?
Because things are simpler in
Is
Texas.
it clout chase, or is Texas the best state to live?
Texas is good.
Probably, if a lot of those big YouTubers were based in California, Texas is where everybody's been moving to from California.
Mm-hmm.
And it could have something to do with taxes.
Yeah.
Texas doesn't have federal state tax.
There's a reason, yeah. Because I think, didn't Joe Rogan move to Texas?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah. No state taxes. I was right.
Yeah, it's the taxes.
Because that's the same here. No state
Yep,
taxes.
no state taxes. Super cheap property taxes, too. Super cheap property tax. You guys have... yeah, super cheap property taxes. Okay, here we go. The only thing that's high here is sales tax. 10% here in Tennessee.
No, Joy Lynn, I don't think it has anything to do with AI. If anything, Texas is being really a little more conservative when it comes to AI right now.
Boom. There we go. That is so random, though, that we got on that, because Deji's like, why he's hearing about this? All the people moving.
I can see it.
It's like me saying, isn't it weird all these people are moving to some county in Europe? I'm like, would have no clue.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
That's just funny. Let's go ahead and let's get some blue. I like that stick. You guys, you need to have Phil make you a stick. I'll put his information down in the description. You can text him.
Oh,
He'd be happy to custom make you a stick.
I will get you for that.
Oh dear.
It's simple. I went to...
Now he's telling you so he doesn't have
No,
to.
I'm going to tell you exactly.
Can you zoom
what I
in
did.
tighter? Is that it? Is that it?
I'm manually
Yeah,
zooming
zoom in,
tonight.
That looks great. It's trendy.
It's my Zoom batteries are dead.
Yeah.
All that mall stick is I went and I got the
Go ahead.
walnut. No, not walnut.
Oak.
Oak.
It's oak.
That's it. Oak. I got the oak dowel. I think it's a 3/4 inch dowel. And then I just drilled a pilot hole in the end and got a large brass hook and screwed it right in there. And then I just covered it with some tape to give it some grip. That's it.
Yeah, and it works though. It's
Yeah, it
simple,
works
but it
really well.
works. The hook makes a difference. Highly recommend doing the hook. Don't skip out on, because I just had a stick, right? And that just is like, oh, it's easy, it's working. The hook helps. Highly recommend the hook.
I mean, there's other ways. There's a one I saw that you can buy. It has a clamping device, and then it's hinged from the clamp.
I bet you some of those fancy ones are really cool as well.
Yeah.
If you had the setup for it, that would probably be really, really neat. Is Dale's not here? Speaking of fancy setups.
Well, the stick's coming in real handy tonight.
Oh, it is. But look, see, we've got just a little, I'm going to go just a teeny bit of highlight. Turn off that music. I'm going to listen to the replay and make sure I like that music. We may not have that again. Just put a little bit of the highlight on this. I do need to stand back and take a look. Make sure it's kind of the way I want it, you know? What do you guys think? Is it okay? Is it normal looking? Weird looking? Could use improvement? Let me know.
Yeah, Lisa, that would work.
What did Lisa say?
Back scratcher is a mall stick. It's
Okay.
dual purpose.
Yeah. It's true.
Then there'd be the question, how'd you get paint all over your back? It's like,
That's great.
Yeah, that's
It's okay?
that's coming together now.
yeah.
Yeah, a little more
A
random.
little more, yeah.
Yeah, a little more
Okay.
randomy, more rockish,
Yeah, I'm good with that.
random rock work. Very
I'm good with that. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I'm muted. You guys.
That's good.
Okay. Let's, I'm gonna roll with it because I like it. Hey, you guys notice here and my darks, you see how they're not black? Notice how my darks are not black, but they're actually like a light brown?
Mm-hmm.
That helps. That helps. Okay, so I'm gonna mix up some red, blue, white, and I'm actually going to bring out a little color. Because see, this building's in shadow, but you know what? It's not completely in shadow. See if, let's see if this works. Let's try this. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's try this. I don't know necessarily where.
I was going to say the outside corner might catch a little light.
Thinking the same thing. Could we go a little brighter? Maybe. Would it catch just a little more light? You know, something like that? Okay, perhaps.
Jackie, literally anything, but can be used as a mall stick, including what you said, a wooden cane
Yeah.
that has a built-in hook.
I will say this. Something that's light is nice.
And Joy Lynn uses a cane
Oh,
for
okay.
her mall stick.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
You know, what is those rattan or bamboo canes?
Oh, I guess those would be light, wouldn't it? I'm just thinking a
Yeah.
cane seems kind of heavy, but maybe not. Maybe. So we're going to continue to paint some of this brown color up here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Ooh, chunky. I kind of like the chunky.
Oh, hey, Sean.
Sean Mullins. How's it going? If you guys need to know any information about the art class, I'm going to put Sean's phone number in the description down below. You can ask him any questions you like. Just
So, Deji wanted to know if you had unlimited time, or I'll just say more time,
right.
would you go into liner brush detail and use the liner brush instead for the blades on the windmill?
Yeah, probably would. Actually, probably would. That's a
Sean says, wow.
good- Yeah, wow. Oh dear. There we go. Sean, you'll never guess what they're talking about doing for the art class. They legitimately want me to do a castle. Like a castle in the distance, like a European castle.
Well, I was actually saying castle ruins would be kind of neat.
Like a real historical castle.
No. Just make castle ruins
But there were like-
as part of, you like you do a barn. Say you're doing a barn with a forest, hills in the background and whatnot. Okay, remove barn, add castle ruins,
Right?
and it changes the whole feeling of the painting itself.
Well, it's doable because of what's his name. I'm go back and look at him. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's not bad.
Oh, hey, Data Lore.
Hey. Another Patreon. If you guys are not on Patreon, you'll be like, who are all of these? Why does everybody know everybody? It's because they're on Patreon. Highly suggest you jump over on Patreon because it really is kind of like a painting community at this point. And they actually will post stuff on there and help each other they can help each other. You guys can help each other on my Patreon because there's like integrated, it's like a private Facebook kind of, but it's just within Patreon.
Sean, he's oil tonight.
Yep.
No, Patreon is,
My favorite thing.
oh, it is so much fun. And seeing you from start to finish, your big long form painting
Yeah.
is just amazing to watch.
It's a great place to put that content. And I'm glad I don't waste those anymore, because not recording those for years. Think of all the long forms I would have had if I would have recorded everything that I ever painted.
Yes, Sean, a castle That's what is being discussed for the next workshop.
Tiny. You know, I need to go back and what was his name?
David Willis or something.
David Willis,
From the Magic of sounds like Bill
Irish
Alexander.
magic painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irish.
Okay. So if you look him up, that's the guy that I saw when I first started my YouTube channel. I just like remembered him. And he would be somebody I would be drawing inspiration from to kind of get a gauge for that, you know, what might be possible.
Aye, laddie.
Well, you could probably use AI to get some ideas too.
Well, you could always do that, actually. But I would just want to see what it looks like in a wet-on-wet context as well. But you could definitely do that. Oh, yeah, I agree.
That put it into perspective.
I agree with that. Wow.
Wow, that just
this being symmetrical looks like it's for cattle.
Yeah.
Windows just sized it nicely.
Oh,
Watch
I like
this.
that. Okay.
Bam.
This is not bad.
Question.
Yeah.
The right side of the cylinder, maybe a little darker
Okay.
shadowing on the far right,
Good catch.
way over there. Yeah, there you go.
And then maybe some shadow on the ground. Just a hint,
Okay.
because I know the angle isn't.
Yeah.
Because it looks like the buildings behind it has the darker grass.
Right.
Yeah, and the building is very dark back there too.
I can go a little darker.
I like how the front of the building,
There you go.
of the last building,
Yeah.
is lit up.
Mm-hmm.
It lends itself to being a separate.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, darkening that up was a really good idea.
Awesome. It helps, you guys. What you need when you're painting is you need to have two of your friends sit behind you
6 feet back.
6 feet back and call out whatever they need. Your friends need to have at least some painting experience.
Okay, Deji, we had this big discussion at the workshop about AI. But Deji said that he's afraid to bring up the AI art as a tool for inspiration. Even if you copy what the AI image shows you, you still have to sketch it, and it will not look like an AI painting. But when you make a sketch like Kevin did with this windmill,
Like this.
he went online,
Looked at a real windmill
looked at a real windmill,
and then drew my own.
and then drew his own. Now, if you go on and use an AI program, any of them that are up there, and you ask it to create a windmill in a field, it's coming up with something original. You're just sketching it in a different way.
So
My take is it's still your idea, and the AI is just furthering that. Then you can either sketch that or use a projector, because the really cool thing about AI is it will take into account perspective.
sort of.
So in most cases, the perspective is going to be either really close or spot on.
So here's my thought with this too, to add to that, Deji, is okay, if I copy a photo that Kathy sends me, and I copy that, and it's a picture she took out of her backyard, or if I copy a picture that Grok made me, and I copy it, the painting process is identical. So it comes down to, where do you want to get your ideas? Where can you get your ideas? Doesn't really matter. The painting process is going to be the exact same. You know,
still
it's just
have
a
to
paint.
put a brush on the
Exactly.
canvas.
It's just a different place. It's like a friend sending you a picture. Because honestly, people like Jerry Yarnell painted from real photos all the time. He'd have a whole catalog. He was a photographer for the sake of painting. So he'd have something to paint. A lot of people do that. Because to make it up on your own is abnormal. That's abnormal. There you go.
Yes, you're right, Deji. Some artists are upset, and rightly so, that their online copyrighted material was used for training the AI models. But that's an argument that's far beyond me.
Oh, that's wild. I haven't gotten into that.
Yeah, the whole idea of copyright, because all of these AI companies, they need data in order to train their AI
Now,
to
there's
learn.
an interesting thought. You might be, I'm going to throw this out there for my Patreon people or for whoever, my students. We don't know what's going to happen, you know, in the future. You may want to, if you're going to say, if you're copying mine, let's pretend mine's an AI, right? And you want to copy it. You might change it. You know what I mean? You might purposely change it a little bit so that it's not a duplicate, because if they change the laws or something, like, oh, all of a sudden you don't have rights to any of that stuff, then it's like, what do I do with my painting? You know what I mean? It's more of a problem for me because I'm posting videos.
Right now, all I do is type in mountain, tree, water. And just,
Nice.
and it'll throw something up there, and then I'll just play with that until I get something that's relatively what I want. And then I can either sketch it or project it when I finally decide on a projector, which I still have not done.
I can't find a good projector that's like for art.
Joy Lynn, she says she uses AI and Merge
Okay.
in Procreate for her images.
That's cool. I just be careful in case the lock, make sure you're
Data lore.
future-proof yourself.
Data Lore also used AI.
Well, listen, if you gotta, it's no different than Sam sending you a picture
It's a time
or
saver,
Kathy sending you a picture.
and I'm really
Boom.
just bad at coming up with ideas.
See, that helps. But here's the thing, too, is you still have to know what you're doing. It's not just a free, like, oh, now I don't have to be an artist. You still have to know what you're doing, or you're not gonna have any success at all. So.
And yes, Mary, Chat GPT is kind of spooky.
Bill
It
hated AI like 8 months ago.
Well, Chat GPT can actually remember stuff you said.
Aha.
Yeah.
But now he loves AI. Right? Sort of.
He's thinking.
He's thinking. Oh, dear. All right, boom. There we go.
Oh, wow.
There we
The
go.
purple now the shadows become real sharp.
Okay,
When you did that, you just made it late afternoon
good.
when the shadows get longer.
Well,
or just
they're
starting-
fairly long here. Do I need to, I can pull them.
No, let me zoom out here
No.
and you can see.
Good, because I don't want crisp shadows. I want soft shadows. Crisp and soft.
Now, somebody did mention
Okay.
about somehow crispening up
Mm-hmm.
the blades on the windmill.
Okay. Are they telling me to do it, or are they giving me suggestions?
Do they want them
on how to do
softer?
it?
Well, it's
What do they say?
They just don't. Given where the windmill building is
Mm-hmm.
in the mid-ground, or it maybe even a little farther,
Right, far mid.
the blades look like they're kind of close.
So soften them.
So I could run over with
Just a paper
clean,
towel.
dry brush.
Yeah.
Paper towel.
Unless there's texture. Would this be a case where you could lay
Lay paper towel on top.
Lay-
I don't think
the-
so. What are you gonna say?
the shop towel over it, and then just be very careful when you peel it?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't
I don't.
think
I don't think so. I default to the shop towel, and I don't think so. I like that.
You could
Liner
perhaps-
brush on the blade.
Yeah,
That's what Jimmy said.
Clean. Yeah, Jimmy, I think you're right. Clean, dry liner brush on.
Or a very, very soft pounce.
Yeah, Deji said the same thing. You
Liner
crisp
brush
them
on.
up. And it was, yeah.
Wait, crisp
thank you,
them up or
Deji.
soften them?
I was trying to remember who said that, Deji.
I thought they
Thank
wanted
you.
soft.
Soften them up.
Not crisp.
Well, you said you can crisp them up, but they just need to feel like they're
Farther back.
farther back
So soften them.
while you're crispening them up.
Could you be a little more vague?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hang on, I need to see this. Yeah, you know what? The path is okay. You guys like the path? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Your dirt roads are always beautiful. Because you have so many colors in there. I even like the red.
Yeah,
It's almost
yeah.
a burgundy color in
Yeah.
there, and it works.
Little iron in the soil.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, let's, I've got a funny story about that, but let's see if we can get it up here. Me and Miles are trying to do ancient pottery. They're digging clay out of the ground and making pottery with. That's what made me think of that. Okay, in my spare time. Oh dear. Here we go. Paint.
Data Lord just made a good point. Would there be shadows of at least the lower blades?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, on the
And
building?
yeah,
On the
yeah,
building?
there would be.
Boy,
would
that's
there be a shadow of the blade on the building?
Yes.
maybe. Boy, it'd be a tough one to lay out.
I can, it'll be, I can,
Because it's going to be like a round shadow.
And, well, actually, that would be on
all right.
the upper blades on the conical tower as well.
Oh, good night.
You wanted to paint?
No, I did not.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm doing it from Steven. Steven, look at this mess. All right, come up here. Let's see if we can figure this out.
How far in advance are you
camera two.
going to be
Camera two.
opening up
Uh,
for the signups for the workshop?
I'm going to open them up, honestly, hopefully by the end of the week. No, it won't be the end of this week. Beginning of next. Because as soon as I get those paintings painted, going to take me a couple days to paint the paintings. As soon as I have that all, I will then announce the class. You guys can sign up.
I cannot believe it's already coming around to another workshop already.
Is that looking further away? I'm making the things
Yeah.
smaller. And I'm
That-
doing, remember how Dej said we should be doing the liner brush, or would I be doing it? I said
Yep.
I probably would. So I probably should have done that to begin with, but I'm just making you know what it was? The holes were too big. The holes were too big. There it is. And now you can compare that one next to this one and see how it
Yeah.
looks further away,
Yeah,
correct?
I see what you're saying.
Anybody else think it looks further away on
Yeah.
the chat? Dad likes it.
That makes more sense.
Okay, so we know a waterfall for the workshop.
Waterfall is a no-brainer.
Right.
I'm going to see what I can do about doing a castle, since people are obviously interested.
I really don't think of now making the lines that small. That shoved it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy was saying, do blades have those big holes in them?
They do. I looked at pictures on Google. They do have the holes.
And I think that they have the holes in them because they don't want them catching all of the wind,
Right,
just
yeah,
enough for
right.
a specific speed.
I think if they had them like flat blades or something, it'd probably just tear the windmill apart.
During a storm, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but making these cross hatches smaller, I think, is appropriate. You know, is it perfect? No, but it'll definitely work. Yeah. Look how much better that is. So much better.
Deji, the maul stick makes all the difference for a stable hand.
I'm doing better with my maul stick. Like this sort of a painting, I guess I'm more confident now that I have this to tackle something. Like, you know what I mean?
I have really
It's
bad
helped me.
shaky hands. when
I've
it
got
comes to
steady
painting.
hands and it helps
And
me.
I was always trying to brace.
I used to
Literally
put my
putting my
pinky,
finger
yeah.
in the yep, finger into the paint.
But this is so much better.
Yeah.
So much better. And for people that do have shaky hands,
You get good landscapes.
you get good comma stroke leaves,
Oh yeah.
but it's good for buildings and structures and stuff. Speaking of comma strokes, I filmed doing a comma stroke bush in super slow-mo. So I'm gonna edit that up and post it somewhere.
Oh, very cool.
It'll either be on YouTube, or if it's not on YouTube, it'll be on Patreon. Boom.
See that change?
Much better.
See when you zoom out,
Much better.
really makes a
It
difference.
looks so much further away.
so
It
you
looks
can tackle the
more
shadow.
real.
I
Okay, we've been
actually-
live
Where
for...
would it go?
Okay, check this out. Here's what I think I can do. Let me just try it. I don't want to think about it.
No, I think it would be simple to add.
Oh, good. Phil thinks it'll be simple. Make a note, guys. Phil thinks it's going to be simple. Just-
No, you could do it as a hint.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. 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 Because at least it's there.
Oh, good point. If it were solid wood, they would be too heavy.
Fair enough.
So the shadow that you paint is literally going to give the full direction of the sun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean, I'm thinking subtle. Because I'm not painting
Yes.
live stream, you guys. Come on.
Maybe even more subtle. Well, that's pretty
It's pretty-
subtle.
pretty-
That's pretty
pretty
subtle.
subtle.
Yeah, that's pretty subtle.
It's there. Sort of. It's there. You guys, I don't practice this stuff. It is what it is.
Oh, wow, Deji.
What did he say?
Oh.
What did
He
he say?
goes, no way is this Eastern Europe, Kevin. There's no trash anywhere. I'm like, I'm not gonna.
Not touching that one.
Not touching that one.
It's really starting to rain out there, isn't it? I'm glad we haven't lost power.
Sean says, remember, Kevin, no emotional brown in the next workshop.
I'm pretty sure we're going to limit my color mixing.
Oh, my
And I'm
God.
making Sean a
I
mug
forgot about the
that says
emotional brown.
brown. Shoot, we're playing emotional windmill blades right
Data Lore said that Windmill seems a bit out of your comfort zone.
I agree. Good observation. Good observation.
But he says he loves it. Everybody's saying they love
Thank
it.
you so much. It is nice to have a nice group of people that encourage me, even if I'm doing just a so-so job. There we go.
At the end of the day,
But you know what?
don't be afraid.
That's right. It's just you gotta have fun. I think it's a little sharp, honestly.
Well,
I'm gonna soften it just a little.
Let me get you a viewing distance here. There's a viewing distance.
That'll be fine.
Subtle.
So it is subtle.
Very subtle.
Non-toxic oil paints, guys. Don't put your fingers in paint thinner. Disclaimer, warning, warning.
Joylyn, our storm is just now moving out. She says she's got a storm rolling in and she may lose you.
Uh-oh. I'll give you a ding.
Ours is getting louder.
On the road,
That's
dead
pretty
center towards the background, there's some heavy texture in the center. See that line of...
I was just looking at that, Phil. That is so funny. Literally just looking at that as you said it. It was weird. It caught my eye.
the texture caught my eye.
Yeah.
Everybody's loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, guys. This is fun. You know,
All right, I'm pulling back here.
And
boom. Hopefully you guys are having fun on this live stream. This has been a definitely a different subject. I think it makes for a good video. Actually.
I love the road.
Thank you. I have in mind to do a fence. Do you think it needs a fence that wanders out like it?
Why
I was
not?
thinking just some liner brush grass.
Or let me just do liner brush grass. We've been streaming a while, and then let's see what the chat says.
Yeah.
You guys vote for fence or no fence. I have a fence in the sketch, but it's a sketch. It's literally there for an idea. You don't have to follow it at all. At all. So let me know. Would you like to see a
See,
fence?
everybody's
there, or-
talking how much they love the grass. Mary says no fence.
No fence. Okay.
Ooh, those highlights made a difference.
Ah, it's funny. I don't even see them here.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're pretty. I don't see them.
Yeah, no fence. Sean says no fence.
Okay, Sean is definitely one
Kathleen,
of
no
them.
fence.
Okay, Kathleen says no fence. Thank you, guys.
Now, Deji said the distant bushes that you're painting,
Right.
you could make the hint of a fence there.
I actually have that in the drawing too. Yeah, I could do that instead. That'd be a good compromise.
Yeah.
And it would be much, much more simple and not have to paint 30 minutes on a fence. You know what I mean?
You could do some rocks. No,
I could do rocks.
Datalore said maybe some rocks.
I don't know. Maybe. Let me get some.
Well, your technique for stars that you also use for the beach
Oh, some splatter rocks.
Splatter rocks. Would that work in this painting?
I don't see why not. That fence doesn't show.
It does close up.
Does it?
Very, very subtle.
I think it's the dark side. It's not dark enough. So I'm gonna go boom, boom, boom,
There you go.
boom, boom.
Not
boom.
too dark.
Did you double load that?
I did double load that.
Deji says splatter rocks would work.
I actually. Whoever mentioned that as well, I agree with that. I do think splatter
That'd be a
rocks
fun
would
way
work.
to finish it off.
It would. That would be better than trying to paint a fence for half an hour to make it look. Because you can do a fence quick, but it looks like you did a fence quick. You know what I mean? You ever have that trouble?
And just like that, you have a fence.
Oh yeah. Gotta have those little thingy doos. Okay. Is it perfect? No. It feels a teeny bit too dark. Remember, Phil, we were saying like don't go too dark? I think I did. How do you fix it? Well, you just go over it, touch it with, try not to block your view, just a little bit of purple.
A couple of birds over the clouds too.
Yes, that would be pretty. See how that purple softened it? Yes, you see that softened it way down. Big difference. You're like, no, that was not a big difference. There's a tiny little
Now we've
difference.
got more than one person saying, how about a bird or two?
Okay.
Over the clouds, that would really push those clouds back.
This is the most thunder I've ever had in a live stream.
That is I was fixed to say it's a lot of thunder.
There we go. Simple little birds, yeah. The last one didn't quite get enough. There we go. Birds add a lot. And they kind of feels like they're flying in formation toward us. I like that. Good call. You guys are so good.
Yeah.
You know, our Patreon members and our regulars, they know painting. They're getting better though. Whoa.
Well, I knew it was going to come.
What?
I just didn't know it'd be
I
daily.
like
war.
seeing your zoom.
How about a chicken?
Ouch. That joke is old and it's not funny anymore.
Oh, it works. Deji started, he goes, guys, just don't say chicken, okay? Please don't say chicken. And he put it in quotes. So it was like inviting it.
There you go. Here, have that. All right, let's go ahead and get some grass. Oh, now with this new, we haven't had, I don't really have any need for it, but like if I ever have a reference painting, I can actually put it up on my switcher now. And I could actually like pop in between my reference image, like if I was going from a digital photo, and I can actually pop, like look, I can show you like a picture and then come right back. Isn't that cool? I don't need it today, but I can do it. So go ahead and
Well,
get
I
some
like
grass.
the texture coming out of the liner brush.
You know what? It's almost like somebody look at you and accuse you. Oh, you didn't do that wet on wet. Well, yes, I did. It's just a lot of texture. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
that
breaking
looks
on that
neat.
texture because the liner brush is so thin. It doesn't have enough power to cut. And it's such a soft brush. It won't cut through that.
Miss
heavy
Jane
texture.
says she now adds a chicken to her paintings every now and
Oh,
then.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Hopefully we'll see JD at the class. There we go.
Yeah, how is he doing?
I think he's doing better. But I need to ask him again.
Oh, you can hear the rain now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a little more color. Yeah, you guys, this is actually turning out cool. Far from perfect, but for the sake of doing something that's not 3 or 4 hours long, you know, so that alone really limits me, right? I'm really liking how much detail we got given the amount of time. And again, these are supposed to be fun, not supposed to be like crazy, intense tutorial lesson where your main goal, the main goal is to hang out with me and paint, not to necessarily learn everything crazy. But there's some good techniques you can pick up as we hang out here.
Exactly. Hang out and maybe learn a few things about painting along the way.
Yeah. Exactly. Just gonna keep going. Going.
Some dark grass.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Oh, yeah.
Because the dark grass honestly will be really helpful to show a little better contrast and close up here. That looks
I
good.
just really love the shadow on the road.
Yeah.
Really, really lends itself.
Going to
Ooh, that rain is really coming down.
It is.
yeah, because we're in a
dump-
soundproof room and we're hearing it.
It's
Loud.
dumping.
Some dark grass going in. So people ask sometimes how to use the liner brush. You got to get it 3 or 4 brush loads of oil. And then once you got the 3 or 4 brush loads of oil and it begins to flow, what you need to do then is go in circles. And then you're basically just touching down for only a portion of that circle. And then you got your tall grass.
It'd be like an ink consistency almost.
Right.
And then you just play with it to figure out how it works best for you.
And then you may want to adjust it. That's right. It may want to, add a little more oil, walnut oil to get it going. You can use linseed. It doesn't make any difference. I use walnut oil, but that's because I've been, trying to experiment, make my own paint to make it dry slower so I could stop and pick the painting back up and it would be wet. But it really didn't work out that well. So I have just ever since then used walnut oil because I like it. There's no need to use it though. There we go. I'm just really going in as hard and strong as I can with this. Try to get some beautiful blades of grass. It's a lot of texture and that is okay. People pay extra for texture. This is an oil painting. I'm surprised you laughed. I say that all the time.
Yeah, you do. That's why I was agreeing. I was laughing
funny.
in agreement.
You laughed like it's the first time you've heard it. I say all the time. That's fun.
See, those darks just really change the.
What's cool is you saw it though. You're like, oh, I know that needs dark. You know what I mean? And
Have you ever tried safflower oil?
okay, safflower oil is
It's supposed to
linseed
be.
oil.
It's supposed to
It's
have
the
the
same thing.
slowest dry
No,
time.
I don't think that's right.
No.
No. Safflower oil is another name for linseed oil. Somebody Google that. I'm 99% sure that is true. Yep.
That's an interesting question. Anybody in the chat, have you ever tried to paint along with Kevin on a live stream?
Somebody has, I can't remember who. I don't know if they're here tonight.
Jackie wants to do it next time.
You should, Jackie. We'll give you some notice on Patreon because we still need to do something on Patreon sooner than later.
The key is 2 cups of coffee before you start.
That's right.
Oh,
Hey, watch this. This will make somebody jealous. Jackie, what do you want to paint next week or whenever? Not next week, or whenever we do it.
next month.
Patreon. Whenever we do Patreon, I might do it before. Who knows? Jackie, you let me know. Watch if you see her comment come in. See, guys, you just gotta talk and you gotta ask. You never know what might happen.
Yeah.
Boom, there we go. Tell you gotta sign up on Patreon. We're having a lot of fun. That's pretty. Look at
Data lore. If there were more time, I'm sure he would tackle a hay bale or two.
ooh, that would be so cool. But you know what? This is like Dad's house. The farmer hasn't been over to cut the grass. I drove through Dad's grass with my truck back in the spring or summer. I don't know, a couple months ago. I drove through Dad's grass, his field, and the grass was over. It was like halfway up my windshield. It's like folding over I had grass stuck in the front of my truck.
And the
for
grasshoppers.
days. Huh?
And the grasshoppers.
Oh, it was covered in thousands of little grass, like little teeny weeny, like tic tac size grasshoppers all over. Anyway, I'm gonna take a look at this. What do you guys think? I'm gonna take a look and boink. There you go. I'm gonna mute us so we can talk critically about the painting. Okay. Nobody mentioned this, but one thing I see. Bottom left corner. Let's do close-up bottom left corner.
Jimmy said cornfields.
Oh, that would
In
be
future painting.
so cool. Yeah.
Have you ever painted a cornfield?
No. Can we go bottom left, camera 2? So I want to do some like foliage like that. Not real bright, but you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It needs it. Because this kind of feels close, you know what I mean? Oh, I like that, guys. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple, but sometimes simple things matter. And I'm actually pretty pleased with that windmill. You know, I'm not a windmill expert. I didn't really want to do it live, but ended up deciding to do it live. I'm glad I did, because it was a good challenge. You guys got to see me as I'm learning something new. Never done a windmill like that before that I can remember. And so you kind of got to see some of the artistic challenges and process of doing something brand new and the trial and error that goes with it. You know, you might be able to paint a windmill better or find somebody else that can paint a windmill better. I'm going to continue to do this, though. This is not my last windmill. Okay, a couple dark ones. And definitely be on the lookout for that comma stroke video where I slow it way. I got really, really close and I slowed it way down so you can like see the brush hairs like bending. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait to see that.
That was you having fun with the slow-mo.
I just thought, oh,
No, it's going to be great.
I think so. But yes, I did have fun. I had to look it up. It's been so long since I put that camera in slow-mo. I had to look up how to do it. There we go. That added just a jumbledness.
Over on the right, think mid-ground, dots of white flowers.
Oh, that'd be cool. And you know what? We didn't flick.
Oh, that's right. We're going to do flick
Let's do
gravel, which kind of probably should have been done before you did the liner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right. It should have. Like a little puffball flower type of thing.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know if that's what you were thinking, but that's what I'm thinking.
No, that works.
Almost need more white. There we go. Let's get a little more white. You guys, this is not bad. This is fun. I think
Edgy was thinking the middle ground flowers, but I actually think the foreground there is a good place for it.
Both.
Dad says both.
Jackie says a southwestern canyon.
Oh, wow. Wait, was Jackie the one that I said, okay, you got it.
And think pueblos.
Okay.
Well, if you think about it, you know the ancient
Yes,
rock art
I
glyphs.
do, yeah. Yeah.
That would be interesting to see that painted.
No kidding. I don't think I will on the live stream, but that would be wild, wouldn't it? But I can do as long as you promise to paint along with me. There we go. And wouldn't it be awful if I'm just for fun, paint as fast as I could?
You've done that before, speed painting.
I have, but not when somebody specifically said they want to follow along.
Yeah, I remember it was in the last year that you did that one painting in 20 minutes.
Yeah, every once in a while I'll do one of those. It's been a long time. Has it been a year? Or longer, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah, Deji says that kind of ties it in together.
Yeah.
This painting is getting a lot of detail.
The stream is going a lot of time.
It's a long stream.
Sorry, guys. No, we're not doing nothing else, right? It's raining outside, whatever.
My car's probably floating down the hill now.
Yeah.
It sounds like it, given that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that really.
Nice. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
You guys,
actually
it's like, where
gave it
can I,
another, kind of put layers in there when
Right.
you did that. Yeah.
where can I stop, you know?
Mary says this is one of her favorites.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
Yeah.
She's always very encouraging to me, actually. We appreciate you, Mary. Hope you can come to the art class. You planning to come? October? Hope that works out. Boom.
Oh yeah, that's really nice.
There we go. There we go. Ooh, I like that gentle, the gentle slope kind of gives it a little more contour. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty. This is pretty. It's not perfect.
Mary says yes. She's
Good.
planning on being in October.
Yay.
Oh,
I know.
I know. I can't go to this next
Phil's
one.
missing out. That's sad. It's his Austin P trombone.
Yeah,
A
music.
lot of
Music
that. It
calls.
does. We'll send pictures. I was glad you got to do that last one though, because
Oh, I had
was
missed
fun.
out. I had missed not being at the workshops.
and you'd missed it like 2, right?
Yeah, missed 2 of them.
Yeah. Is the blue helping? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You guys, I think the blue's the last thing I do, other than I might flick a little bit of. I'm not going to flick much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was different. Don't judge me for like, man, that was not a very good. Okay, it's my first one.
Deji asked if he does his own version.
Yes.
Do you think a pink tree would fit?
Yeah, if you change, Deji, the color of the grass. Because this feels golden autumn summer. This feels summer maybe, right? With some of the like dried up flower. I don't know. I would go with more bluish tones, bluish greens, and yellowy and less yellow ochre. And then I think it would be fine. I think it'd be really pretty. Show me a picture. Send a picture on Patreon. Boom. Oh, the blue helped so much. So much. Okay. There's lots of room to improve, but this is a proof of concept, and the concept, I think, has been proved. Okay. Let's do a little flick and be done with this. Rinse out my brush, get it nice and clean. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Oops. Wrong thing. Palette. Okay, I'm just going to get a nice light tan color. Thin that down so that I can make a mess with it. Here we go. Now, you want to make sure you know what you're doing, because if you go the wrong way, you're going to paint yourself and not the canvas. Ask me how I know. Now we're just going to flick. It needs to be just a tiny bit thinner. Tiny bit thinner. And obviously, you want to go in your highlight sections with the highlight, shadow sections with the shadow. Obviously, straightforward. Anything you don't like, because this is wet over wet, you can just touch it and it should disappear. Now it's going. You're like, well, I don't want it here in the...
Bear with him. Once he adds some darks.
Yeah. Was it that bad?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's a process.
It
So
is.
you don't,
You guys,
have to look at the finished thing.
it's never a good sign when you're...
Mary, he's flicking, he's actually pulling. Well, I'll let Kevin describe how he's.
Oh, yeah, you want to see that up. I was going to say, it's never a good sign when your people behind you say, now we'll just wait, it'll be okay. Yeah, that's really
Well,
encouraging.
no, with the flick, right
give you a
now,
hard
it
time.
looks
I think
like
it's
you just
hilarious.
flicked all over the paint. But when you add the darks in, then you start seeing, stones.
Like this, here. So we're going to do a mid-tone. Everywhere. Some of those are big. What do you do if they're big? You clean the brush. Okay, so Mary, what I'm doing is I'm drawing the knife toward myself, or I'm pushing the brush toward the canvas, or I'm doing both at the same time. So I'm pulling the knife toward myself, and it's flicking. And then you have to experiment how much paint you have in the brush, because otherwise you'll get big blobs. If you do get big blobs, you can just remove them, blend them in, whatever. Sort of get rid of those big blobs.
Whenever I'm doing this technique, I have a blank canvas that I painted black
Great idea.
to the side so I can test
Yep,
ahead of time.
that is a great idea. because then you know for sure it's going to work. There's a little, you guys, we got to stop this stream. I feel like a record live stream. Oh, this is good. So it just adds that detail, the texture.
That was a good idea.
And then black. Black, black. Black is a beautiful color. Real artists don't use it, but I sure like it. There we go. You know who else uses it? It's Weiland, and his paintings go for like $40,000. So there you go. I painted with Weiland. There we go. Oh,
See, when
Bill,
you
look at
add
that.
the black, when you add the darks, it changes, and all of a sudden you're going, oh, gravel.
Yeah, because now it's like the shadows even. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Okay, it's okay to be happy with your paintings. I drink out of that coffee. That's the one I saved for myself. It's okay to be happy with your painting. Now I'm just going to dabble and erase some of the bigger ones that kind of inappropriately sized. Guys, this is fun. This is fun. That's good. Soften that right back. Boom. Okay. I think I'm done. You could honestly spend all night on this painting, but for the sake of the live stream, and once YouTube's done doing their thing to it, you won't see any of my little mistakes. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We've got some improvement, but it's not bad. It is not bad. Hopefully you enjoyed that painting. You guys, are we good? You like it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
We certainly spent long enough.
The gravel was a good idea.
The gravel works. The gravel really makes a big difference. Let's do camera 2 really quick. I just want to see that gravel. Oh, that wasn't much zoomed in.
You want me to zoom in?
Yeah.
Sorry, my battery's dead on the Zoom.
It's okay. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, I like that gravel. It made a big difference. I like those flowers there. The leaves. I think that made
Yeah,
a big
everybody,
difference.
as usual, the chat suggestions were just fantastic.
This painting would not be half as good if it wasn't you guys helping me out. So I just really want to say thank you guys so much for your really good suggestions. Shadow of the windmill arm. I tried doing that right there. I did do a little bit. I think if I were to let the painting dry and then, spend half an hour on the shadow, I think I'd probably do a lot better.
It's got to be curved.
And it's got to be, it's got to be curved.
Because of the shape of the...
Yeah, I don't know. I did it really soft just to kind of try it. But yeah, no, you're right. It could use a better shadow, and I think that would look nice as well. All right, Sean, thank you. Tracy, Deji, Jackie. It was good hanging out with you guys. Starting to look like a real photo. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Well, all right, I'm gonna call it quits right here. All right, good night.
Night.
Nice.
We'll see you later. Oh, I was saying good night to Kathy. That's what it was.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
All right, we'll see y'all later. That's funny. Yeah. I was sitting here reading the chat. All right, we will see you in the next one. Sign up for Patreon. Link in the description. Description below. There's a link for Patreon. Hope to see you there. All right, thanks for watching.
it.